I'm going to start by saying that I'm doing better because I feel like I am really doing better. It's still really hard. It's been a couple days now, so I feel like I can get through this. I actually filmed a video yesterday to just like break the ice because I was not ready yesterday, but I'm not one that can like hide things. Like I can't hide things that are going on in my life. I can't hide things that I'm feeling. I can't hide stuff. If you saw my video yesterday, I cut it out because it bothered me, but you probably saw Lincoln kind of going back and forth. Or actually it was 2 days ago. It was like when I was like unpacking my decorations. Poor Lincoln is struggling pretty bad. He already has really bad anxiety, but I think, I don't know if he just feels a lot of pressure or it's just a lot for him because we always laugh that Harley was his calming goat. But Harley's passed. I know it looks like I'm struggling a lot, but I'm actually doing a lot better. He died on Saturday morning. I had to bring him in the middle of the night, and actually when I was filming my decorating videos, he passed out, or I don't really know if he passes out or if it's like a version of seizures or what it is, but a couple months ago, I had to bring him in to the vet, and we saw that he had heart murmur, and he was just not doing well. He wasn't acting like himself. He wasn't doing well. So I kept bringing him into the vet, and his breathing was getting to be a lot, like very like quick breaths, not like good deep breaths. They were just very quick and rapid. And so I brought him to the vet, and he wanted to see the cardiologist, but we had to wait like 2 days. Well, he ended up having to go to the emergency vet because he couldn't make it to the cardiologist because he kept passing out, or they say he was passing out. His oxygen was really low, and he had to be in an oxygen kennel for a couple days, and so he needed oxygen in order to survive. But the vet, he's 14. He's gonna be 15 in January. But if I'm not looking at you, it's just 'cause it's hard. I don't like not looking at people in the eyes, but it's just really hard. He had to be in an oxygen kennel to survive, but the reason why we kind of went through like more extraordinary measures is because he is 14, but he didn't seem 14. Like as far as his health and everything otherwise was very good. Everything just kind of came on really sudden, and even his vet and the emergency vets and the nurses that were there and everyone, they said if you want to put on paper that his birthday, and he's 14 years old, we would have never believed it. He was like 8 or 10, not 14. So they really did feel that he had a really good shot at going through some treatment and then getting on medicine. And it did. After a couple days, I was able to bring him home, and he did really well. He had, a couple other episodes after that, but all in all, like, he did really well. Like, he was running. Like, we're on almost 2 acres, and he was, like, running around the 2 acres. And even while I was in Salem and in Boston, my husband sent a video, and he was, like, just running around, like, really well. So for a dog that had heart issues, it was like surprising to see. We didn't even think, even his vet was kind of shocked at that. But we kind of knew, that there could be a blood clot or something to where we wouldn't have a couple years, and nothing was promised. It's so true. And so I was filming on Friday, and he kind of passed out. And what happens, like, I don't even know if it's like he's passing out because he's awake, but he would kind of like roll over on his side, and sometimes he would like scream and cry, and he'd pee a little bit because it was like his body would release. It was just a lot. And so unfortunately the kids were home and the kids saw it, and I called the vet right away, and he said, let's monitor. He said, let's leave it. But he told me, he's like, you know where to go, And what's really cool about the emergency hospital, the initials are Epcot. So I always kind of felt good with that. Obviously, I'm a Disney person. And so, Friday night it happened one more time, and then starting at like 1 a.m, it was like every hour. So I was trying to see who could I call and stuff like that, but it's like impossible to get a hold of someone in the middle of the night, because I didn't think I could go by myself, but I did. I took him in by myself, and I'm very thankful I had that time, because I told him how much I loved him and how much he's meant to me. I had him since he was a puppy. I got him, I think I did the math, and I got him when I was like 22, and I'm 36. So, a long time. Something like that. Don't ever trust my math. But I had him for all the 14 years. So, if you think about, like, what you were like and the things that you went through from 22 to 36, like, that's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot that happened in those years. And it was him and I. When I moved to Texas, I came from Minnesota. I came with 2 suitcases and my dog. That's all I came here with. I started from scratch. I literally started a whole new life. And it was the craziest time of my life, and that's why you do it, is to to do things when you're young and fun and everything. But it was also the hardest times of my life, and I had kids with him. He got to like see my kids and see them grow up, and then that's all my kids have known. That's all my husband has known. My husband has been with me for a long time, and he's been with them the majority of those years. So it's hard for him too. Brody took it really hard. Blakely took it hard initially, but she's still young, she doesn't, it's different for her. Brody's older, so it definitely hit him harder. But they're doing good. Jason's doing okay, but he's struggling too. My parents are struggling. The reason why I'm making this video is for one, to give him that, because he's been in so many videos. I am so thankful to have that. I'm so thankful that he's been in so many of my videos, and that you guys know him. And then, that you guys got to see him, because he's my first kid. And a dog is not a dog. A pet is not a pet. They're not an animal. They're your family. They're your limbs. They're a part of your heart. He was my best friend. He went through everything with me. Everyone that knows me knows how attached I was to him, and how protective of him I was, and how protective of he was for me. And I think that's why Lincoln's struggling, is because I kind of feel I've said this and people can think it's dumb. I don't care. But I feel that like Harley had a conversation with him in these 2 months, because essentially these 2 months is what's helped me get here today. And same with my husband. He says the same thing to my parents, because we were really worried then, but he, I think, stayed and held on to give us this time to prepare, because I definitely wasn't ready then. But we were so lucky to have like this extra time. But I think now Lincoln is struggling, for one, to be alone, because we were gonna have a family day yesterday, which will be in tomorrow's video. And like I said, these videos are kind of for me. They're kind of like my therapy. I can't hide things. I have to share things. I can't hide, like I need to be better at hiding things, especially doing this. Like I can't be so, I can't tell you everything, you know, but I want to tell you everything because I am as open book as you can get. Like I can't hide things. I can't hide my feelings. I can't hide what I'm going through. So in order for me to like move forward, like I have to share, like I have to do this. And this is, like I said, it's not really for you guys. It's really for me. It's a way for me to like cope and heal. It's a therapy session. I really figured that out yesterday when I was filming. But you know, I had to come out with it. Like I had to say something. I had to share it because like I'm not, like I can promise you I'm not going to be the same. And I'm not gonna be like my normal positive self. Like even like doing this, you guys see me do this all the time. I'm not me right now. So I want to finish moving forward, but I really need to focus on Lincoln because I am worried about him. And that's what I was saying. I don't know if I said this earlier or if I started to and I got distracted. You guys know I'm very ADHD. But in the video when I was like unpacking, like he was like pacing like back and forth. And that's honestly what he's doing now. Like I don't know if you could hear him, like he is just like pacing. He does not leave my side. He doesn't go far from me. And when we were gonna leave yesterday, I felt bad that I even thought I should just leave him right away because he's just not used to that. So I need to focus on him, but these daily videos help a lot. I'm annoyed with myself that I missed a day. But I couldn't talk. Like I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't do anything. But I'm also learning that I need to be better with my self-help right now because of my self-care and my well-being, because I'm already finding myself like eating like crap. I'm not working out. Like I'm not doing anything. And I know I need to give myself a little bit of grace, but like this is definitely like the best thing I could do right now is give myself some self-care. Like make sure I'm taking care of myself, not letting myself go, not doing all the things that would not be good. And I already can kind of see that, so I need to get better at that. I am going to be doing a video of all the little things that I'm going to be trying, and I got back into like my baths and, you know, got into a couple things, but I'd ordered myself a couple things, and we're gonna have like a whole night of just a self-care night, like a self-love night. So of just the things for, you know, a healthy mindset, you know, getting myself prepared for the next day, trying to move forward, because in doing those videos, they're really for me. They're really to help keep me going and keep me positive and to keep my mindset up, because honestly if I didn't have this platform I would really be struggling. Poor thing, he's so camera shy too, but he just doesn't know how to relax right now. Hi buddy. I didn't think it would affect him as much as it does, but it really is. So I need to pick up the camera again and finish my decorating video, because I was doing the sofa table when it all started happening, and I started it, but like I can't like pick it up and then put on the same clothes and like act like nothing happened. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that video. So I might start the video and then kind of talk about it a little bit, and then how we're just gonna move forward. I think that's just like the most authentic. But like I said, I wanted to just come on here and explain what happened for me, because then I'm not hiding something. Because if I feel like I'm hiding something, like I just feel gross. Like I just can't. Like I don't do well with that. So I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate all your support, and I'm not trying to make it a cry fest. I'm just really hard. So if you see a Christmas tree go up for me in Christmas clothes, this is part of just like trying to like make me feel a little better, because you guys know how much I love Christmas, and it's getting to be about that Christmas time of year, so that'll really help me. Christmas tree is going up November 1st. I can guarantee that if it's not already up. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm sorry if this video was really boring. I'm sure a lot of you guys clicked off by now, but you know, for those that are here, thank you. I appreciate you. will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's a fresh day, fresh start, and one step closer to healing. So thank you guys again, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.